are
Good
you?
afternoon.
Mhm.
Yeah, I am as fresh as a daisy, I would say.
That's so nice.
Yes.
That's lovely to
And
hear.
and how
So,
about you?
I'm also doing good. And finally, my interview is up this month, next week. So, I'm
Okay.
kind of preparing for that. Let's see how it goes. I'm a little stressed, I would say, but it's also fun at the same time.
That's very
Yeah.
natural when you have
Yeah.
any exam or interview kind of stuff. So it's
Mhm.
very obvious to feel.
Yeah.
I would say a little bit stressed or pins on needles. You must be
Yeah.
these days. You are, I guess, experiencing
Yeah.
all these kind of feelings. Okay.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But
Yeah,
I'm
so
pretty
there's
sure, as I always say, that you are going to nail it. So don't you worry. Just give your best
thank
shot
you
and rest.
so much. Thank you. That assurance means a lot to me. But hopefully something good will come out of it. Let's see what happens.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, but what's up with you? What are you doing these days?
I am doing routine stuff, my
Okay.
household chores, and then my
Mm-hmm.
sessions, then my
Mm-hmm.
classes, then YouTube channel videos, and that's it.
Okay, that sounds
Yes.
quite a lot. But are you talking to like people like you used to talk to before?
Yes, right.
Okay,
Though
okay,
not frequently, but yes,
okay.
whenever I get time or
Mhm.
whenever I feel like, because I do not want to stress myself much, because
Yeah.
there was a time
Mhm.
when I was literally doing so many things all together, and
Okay.
somehow it affects you
Yeah,
health
it
wise
does.
also, and you
Mentally.
yes,
Mhm.
you feel little bit stressed, and you sound cranky and you behave cranky, I
Yeah.
would say so.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's the
Mhm.
reason I am just
Yeah.
cutting some slack, I would
Absolutely. And I
say, on
think
me.
taking too much on your plate is
Hmm.
never a good
Yes.
option, like
Right.
taking things more than you can chew. So very
Yes.
good that you're prioritizing your mental health as well, your physical well-being,
Hmm.
everything, and then kind of helping others or indulging in this. So very good. Good job. But tell me that, how are the classes going over here at English Yari? What are you doing? Did you learn something new?
Yes, earlier I used to be very conscious, I would say, before my classes, because I wanted to present myself in a very good way. But
Hmm.
now I don't bother much, because I
Right.
have now I
Right.
have built that comfort zone with my tutors, and yes.
Right.
Right,
Hmm.
and actually credit goes to you, all of you, because you are actually, you all are the reason. If I am confident, if I'm sitting here
Yeah.
confidently, so credit goes to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So now English Yari is a part of my daily life. I would say I always miss my sessions, but
Mhm.
yes, that I really can't imagine my day without my session. I would
Oh,
say.
that's so
Right.
sweet. That's
Yes.
very sweet. And on that note, I think we should start because there can never be a sweeter note than this one, right? Whatever you have just said.
Yes.
But yeah, you have done one class before, I think, with me, where I tried to do some activities with you.
Yes.
And I remember that you were kind of excited about those. And I had that in mind. And I have planned some other activities today before we
Right.
go and dive into the session questions on the topic honesty is the best policy, which is obviously our subject today. But before that, we are just going to do some warm up activities, other
Yes.
speaking activities, and then we will go into that. Okay.
Fine.
All right.
Fine.
So for the first activity, it's a very special activity, very interesting activity, and I think this is also one of the first times that I'm doing it here as well. Just came into my mind recently. So it's called a wheel of fortune, right? So you know
Okay.
how wheels of fortune go. You
Mm-hmm.
kind of spin
Yes.
it, and it gives you one something, right? So here
Mm-hmm.
I will okay, I will show you. I will share my screen and show you what is this wheel of fortune. Then you'll understand. So this is the speaking will. Okay.
Okay.
So like can't decide, will decide for you. What is this? So this is one of the options. So this is the speaking will on likes and dislikes. So you will find a
Mm-hmm.
lot of sentence starters here. Like I am not into dot dot dot. I dislike dot dot dot. I adore dot dot dot. So a lot of sentence starters like that. So I will spin the wheel for you and something will come up and you have to tell me what makes you feel that way basically. You have to complete that sentence.
Okay, done.
Yeah, now remember that there are some, you might say, okay, there are repetitions like I like
Hmm.
or I really
Hmm.
like. But that means I
Oh.
like is like you like something and I really like means
Yes.
intensely like something. Okay. So you also have to
Hmm.
make that difference based on the words that you see on the screen. Okay.
Okay.
Clear? Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
There.
Excited?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, all right. So let me spin it for you. Let's see what you'll get.
Oh,
Okay. I enjoy dot dot dot. What do you enjoy?
I enjoy my sessions with my tutors.
So sweet. Good, good, good. Very good, very good. Let me spin it again. I hate
I hate judgments and
judgments.
yes, and false observations,
Mm-hmm,
which actually, being a human being, like I am also a human being, and it's our tendency. We are very judgmental,
mm-hmm,
or sometimes we
mm-hmm.
just make observations
Right,
without knowing the real situation or without
right.
knowing that person. So I
Hmm.
hate that, and I'm working
Okay.
on it.
Okay, okay. Very good. That's actually a good thing to work on. Like we shouldn't gossip probably and
Yes.
we should be kind of understanding of what
Hmm.
people go through, right? Very
Yes.
good. Good answer. Let's see what's your next option. I am into.
I'm into listening to music. As
Okay, I
I guess,
think that yeah, told me
yes,
before as well. Yes,
yes.
yes.
So
So who's your
music,
favorite singer?
there are lot many. Like there is a long list. Lata Mangeshkar ji, Asha
Mhm.
Bhonsle, Kumar Sanu, Mohammad Rafi, Kishore Kumar, Udit Narayan,
Right,
Shan, and Kailash Kher, KK. There
right,
are Shreya Ghoshal. So I am
right,
into music, listening to music. So I love, I guess, maximum singers who
right,
already are into in our music industry.
right, right. That's very nice. Okay, okay, good. Okay, let's spin it once more. We'll do it two more times. So this is your fourth one. I am not into. So what are you not into?
Okay. I am not into gossiping kind of stuff, and
Mhm.
I really don't like vegetating.
Okay. All right. So what is the last word that you used? I think it got disconnected a little. So you
It
don't
was
like what? Yeah.
vegetating. Like I
Okay.
do not
Hmm.
like to spend my time just watching
Just,
serials or
yeah,
just killing. I
yeah,
don't like to waste
yeah,
my
yeah,
time.
yeah. Yeah, just being a couch potato, that kind of
Yes,
thing.
yes,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Okay, okay. That's a good word that you use. Very good. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So just last, let's see what we get. Okay, no, I like is very basic. I think we shouldn't
Huh.
do that. We should do something more interesting. Let's see. Okay, oh, just giving you I like and I love. One. Okay, I'm crazy about. This is interesting. What are you crazy about?
Okay, so I think I have already mentioned I'm literally crazy about music, listening to music.
Okay.
But yes, I would
Mhm.
like to change my answer here. I'm
Yeah.
crazy about shopping. I would say shopping.
Shopping. Yes, that's great.
Right.
Why are you crazy about shopping?
Yes, sorry.
Why are you crazy about
Huh.
shopping? What do you like about it?
Uh, Actually, shopping makes me feel like shopping brews my coffee, I would say. Because,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
yes, I am, though I am very economical, I am not extravagant kind of
Right.
person. But yes,
Hmm.
I never
Hmm.
miss any discount sales. I personally go for online shopping.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
and shopping doesn't mean just buying attires, dress, or
Hmm. Hmm.
accessories.
Hmm.
Shopping means to buy things for my home, also to my family members, to my
Right.
like all the people whom I really adore. So I
Right.
am literally crazy about shopping. I love shopping. I would say that it adds fuel to my
Yes,
energy.
Right. Very good. Good phrase. Okay, so I'll stop sharing on this note. First, tell me, did you enjoy this activity?
I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah,
And
it's nice.
I would like to
Yeah.
ask you, if
Yeah.
I ask
Yeah.
you,
Yeah. Yes.
I am
Yes.
crazy
Definitely.
about. So Ananya Sarkar
Mm,
is crazy
I'm
about.
crazy about a lot of things, but I think
Hmm.
two things that I'd say I'm crazy about books. You take me to like
Okay.
a bookstore, I go like crazy. I go bonkers.
Crazy.
I don't know what to
Wow.
buy, what not to buy. I'm crazy about that. You should never take me to a bookstore. Like you'll
Wow.
have to wait for like 3 hours there. That is one thing, and I'm also really crazy about animals. I love animals. I
Oh,
love cats and dogs and everything. So if I see a
wow.
cat on the road, I'll probably wait there for 10 minutes and talk to the cat and whatnot. So I'm
Wow,
crazy
that's so
about
cute.
that.
Okay.
Thank you
And
so
one
Yeah,
more. If I
okay,
ask
okay.
you, like, I
Hmm.
hate.
What do okay, I think this is a particular pet peeve that I have. I don't like like when people do
Hmm.
not work sincerely. Like what I really want to see in people is a sincerity with which they want to
Sincerity.
work. I mean, you don't have to be brilliant or you don't even have to be
Right.
good, but I want to see that dedication in you or that effort
Dedication.
that I'm doing something. So when people are
Right.
just laid back and okay,
Hmm.
just जो होगा देखा
They,
जाएगा, we'll sort it out. I don't like that attitude. I think
wow.
so. That is something I won't say I hate, but like it's
Yes.
something that I don't really appreciate.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Right.
thank you so
That's
much.
nice.
Yeah, okay. So two things that I noticed.
Hmm.
Sometimes when you are using like nouns, like I am also human being, right? You said,
Hmm.
or I am not extravagant person. You should say I am also a human being. I'm not
Okay.
an extravagant
And
person,
extra,
right?
huh?
Yes,
Right.
because these are like
Hmm.
people. There are other
Yes.
human beings. There are other
Huh.
extravagant people like that.
Right.
So, and another thing that you said, I think that it was more like you because you were talking, you didn't, I mean, understand what you were saying, but you said that, okay, I like to shop and I like to shop to my family members, to my, the people I love. It should be
Huh.
for
Okay.
my
Sure.
family members.
Right.
Yeah, for people I
Hmm.
love. So yeah, those were the two things I noticed, but otherwise you were fabulous as ever.
Okay.
So good
Thank
job.
you.
Okay, okay. Now we have the topic, obviously, but before going to the topic, let's do a quick storytelling round based on the
Yes.
topic. Since the topic is
Yes.
honesty is the best policy, can you
Hmm.
tell me a very short story? Maybe, if children ask you that, can you please tell a story? And you have to
Hmm.
give this moral through the story to them. What story would you
Oh.
choose for them? And can you narrate it to me? It can be an
Um.
original story, it can also be something you have heard, you have read, anything.
Oh God.
You
Right
can
now
do
I
this.
am blank.
Right. That is the
Okay.
challenge. Think about
Yeah.
something, think creatively.
Uh,
The best policy. How will
yes.
you teach your child this? Maybe, a child is lying and you have to teach the
Mhm.
child that honesty is the best policy. What would you do?
Yes, so actually, I think being a mother, I have
Hmm.
encountered so many incidents
Mhm.
where out of being scolded or out of fear, my son
Hmm.
tried to tell a lie or tried to cook a
Hmm.
story
Right.
unintentionally or
Hmm.
unknowingly.
Hmm.
So I now he's very clear with this concept,
Hmm.
and I have told him that no matter what happens with you or no matter what blunders
Yeah.
you make,
Hmm.
don't just worry. You should
Hmm.
have that sense of accountability, and you should have
Right.
that dare to accept your mistakes. And
Yes.
there should always be a space to improve. There should always be room for improvement. So
Hmm.
don't just
Hmm.
being no don't just defend your mistakes. So yes, there at times when he gets less scores or
Hmm.
right, when he feels like, okay, the marks I got is not are not up to marks or are not going to
Right.
make mama satisfy. So
Yeah.
sometimes there was a
Hmm.
time he used to lie or he used to hide his answer sheets. So
Okay.
one day I just told him very clearly that
Hmm.
it should not come out of fear, okay, that
Hmm.
okay, mama is going to school, so you need to hide something or you need to
Yeah.
tell something just because
Yeah.
you have that fear.
Yeah.
It should be your responsibility, and it is we called it honesty. No matter
Right.
what happens, because I cannot be with you every time everywhere.
Hmm.
So
Right.
you need to be very, very clear, and you need to be very truthful,
Right.
that it happens. I did this. Maybe you did that by mistake or
Yeah.
willingly too. Then too,
Yeah.
you should have that. Uh, you should have that feeling, or you should have that courage to
Hmm.
come in front of, or to to encounter that situation. So
Right.
now he knows that if
Hmm.
he makes any blunder, or if he makes any mistake, so
Right.
he tells me, not out of fear that
Okay.
पेरेंट्स हैं या
Hmm.
माँ है तो मम्मा को बताना है. I have
Right.
told him
Right.
that it should be your honesty, that
Right.
did this I did this,
Yes.
I wasn't aware of the outcome. So it is
Mm-hmm.
not only about in my case, with his
Yeah.
friends, with his uh, batchmates, classmates,
Yeah.
cousins also. So
Yeah.
we can teach these kind of things on daily basis. Just
Right.
imagine, he is hiding something, some snacks,
Hmm.
just he wants more than
Hmm.
others, he does not want to share. So we
Right.
can tell, okay, if I have given you this responsibility, that this biscuit, this packet of biscuit, you have
Yeah.
to distribute it equally. So
Right.
don't do, or don't go unethically, because
Right.
if you are putting much here with you, so it is actually, this is also form of dishonesty.
Right.
So
Hmm.
children have nothing to do with bigger stories or bigger incidents.
Hmm.
We have to strengthen their roots from the very
Hmm.
beginning. So
Hmm.
I think this only came to my mind right now, and I tried
Right.
to
Yeah, yeah,
tried
yeah.
to
This
read a
also makes
story.
sense. Yeah, you
Yes,
know you used an anecdote. What is an anecdote? A
yes,
real life story to
real
kind
life
of drive
story. Yes,
a point, which is very good.
right.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. This is completely acceptable. Very good. And I
Yes.
also felt, really inspired by your parenting style where you
Mhm.
decided to, make him understand that this is the
Yes.
correct way, not by scolding or by anything, but just
Huh.
leading him and guiding him to see the correct path, which he follows right now,
Yes,
right?
actually, what happened, when sometimes out of fear we accept things.
Yeah,
But
that's correct.
what I believe, that acceptance should not come out of fear. It should come from within you. It should be
Right.
that leads to honesty. What I believe.
Right.
I don't know. I am able to express myself in a correct way,
Yes,
but
yes, absolutely,
हाँ,
absolutely.
my
Yeah.
point of view is कि डर से नहीं होनी चाहिए कोई चीज. जो
Yeah.
acceptance है ना, that should not
Hmm.
come out of fear. It should come
Yeah.
from your within.
Within.
वो एक
Within.
realization, self
Yeah.
realization होना चाहिए. And
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
me, the definition, this is the definition of honesty, what I
Yeah,
believe.
absolutely.
So
Very nice, very nice. Okay, two things that I noticed. Sometimes you're getting a little confused between afraid and fear. Okay, sometimes you're
हाँ
like,
हाँ
okay,
हाँ
should I say afraid or should I say fear or feared? So that is happening, and
हाँ.
that happens because almost similar sounding words. So just be a little careful about that. It happened once or twice, so not a lot of mistake or anything, but whatever.
हम्म.
Just be a little careful. And another time you said he did not. I mean, he did something out of the fear, something like not of being scolded. Now being scolded is not correct, right?
Okay.
Not of being scolded. He did it for the fear of being scolded, so it
Scold.
should be, yeah, scolded.
Scolded.
Fear of
Scolded.
being scolded, yes. A
Scolded.
fear
Right.
fear of should
हाँ.
also be there,
Being.
okay?
हाँ.
Not being of
Mm.
not of being scolded
Yes.
does not make sense, okay? So just be
Exactly.
careful about it, otherwise
Yes.
okay. All right. So
Okay.
now you tell me, obviously you told your son, to follow this path, but have you ever, been dishonest and kind of felt guilty about it later?
I like, I'm not able to recall any incident, because
Hmm.
from the very beginning, or since my childhood, I uh, was very honest.
Hmm.
I used to be, no, I used
Hmm.
to, still I am honest. I was a honest
Yeah,
kid
yeah.
also. And I
Mhm.
think credit goes to my parents again.
Hmm. Hmm.
They have
Hmm.
raised us in such a way that we never felt that fear of being scolded, right? So we were very upfront, we were very
Right.
frank with our parents,
Hmm.
still we are.
Right. Right.
So, and I never choose any path which leads to dishonesty, because at the end of the day, I'm not a person who will compromise with my dignity. And
Right.
when you are not honest, when you do some kind of cheating, so it always ends up with compromising your dignity or self
Hmm.
respect. So I cannot compromise with these two aspects of my personality. One is character, second is my self respect. So
Right.
I prefer to acknowledge, I prefer to be acknowledged as a rude person or a strict person. I don't
Right.
consider, like, I don't prefer to be that kind of person, just to uh, come in the good books of people, just to be a
Right.
part of good books of people. So
Right.
that is maybe some many people, they just they can say me that, okay, you are being rude at times, or
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I get a tag of arrogant also,
Hmm.
sometimes,
Hmm.
even
Hmm.
during my school days also.
Right.
So people used to take you as arrogant when you are not very expressive, right?
Hmm.
But the
Hmm.
thing is,
Hmm.
I am not an introvert, but yes, I don't jump into anyone's conversation.
Right.
And that is the reason. And you know, ma'am, when you are
Hmm.
honest, when you are responsible, I think you need to face criticism. Most of the time people get you wrong,
Yeah.
what I believe. So
Yes.
path of honesty is not easy.
Right.
It comes
Absolutely.
with so many challenges, so you need to be very strong.
Absolutely. Very good. And that's a good point or good note to end this topic on, because absolutely what you said is very correct, that the path of honesty has its own temptations as well, that you are
Right.
always tempted to kind of transgress, to not
Trans.
follow that thing, or just say that no, I can't
Hmm.
just be, I can lie when it's kind of serving
Hmm.
my own needs, why should I be truthful?
Yes.
But it's also a
Truth.
kind of a, moral ground to which you stand, that
Hmm.
no, this is something I believe in, and that is not very easy, but you emerge a winner at the end of it, right? So very good,
Right.
good answers. You always give very fascinating answers. I'm always kind of
So much.
enthralled by the things that you say. So I wouldn't really say anything new about that. I have told you a lot of times. Just two
Okay.
last things that I found. Once you said a honest kid.
No, huh?
Is not used before, right?
And
An honest
right.
kid. And you said say me. After say, we always place to. Say to me.
To
You can say,
me.
yeah, you can
Huh?
say, yeah, tell me. Tell me is okay.
Tell
Tell
me.
to
Yes.
me is not correct, but
No.
say to me. Okay,
To
or
me.
said to
Right.
me. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, these
Yes.
were the two things, but I think otherwise you did quite a fabulous job.
Thank
Just
you
take
so
care of this stray
much.
mistakes here or there. But otherwise, you
Yes.
speak very nicely. You express your thoughts very maturely, very articulately, which I really appreciate. And
Thank you
hopefully,
so
I'll see
much.
you again
Yes,
very soon. But you
definitely.
tell